morning, friends. We're all kind of tired this morning. So, I wanted to take you guys along today, and we are going to be getting ready for one of our camping trips. I thought it'd be kind of fun to take you guys along and show you how I plan for it with our big-ish family and kind of how we organize ourselves when we go on vacation. So, we're not going too far. We're going camping about 2 to 3 hours away from us, and I'm really excited because we've never been to this particular spot before. And I'm going to, just kind of take you along today with how we are going to get things done, because it's going to be, kind of a crazy day. We're getting everything packed up today, and then tomorrow we are actually leaving. And so, so the hope is to get everything done that needs to get done today, preparing. So I got to get the kids packed up, get me and hubby packed up, and then we're also going to get groceries and pack all that stuff in the trailer, and I'll kind of show you how we do it. So that if you've ever, thought, man, I cannot take a vacation with all these kids up in here because it's, a mess. Well, it is a bit of a mess, but it's always fun. So I'm going to get some breakfast going, get some coffee, do my hair and makeup because I look like a hot mess, and I will see you on the view. So she is not going to let me put her down. So I'm going to do a quick, let you know what I'm planning on doing. I'm actually going to set this down. I'm in the bathroom because, kids be crazy. Okay, so how I start planning things is I make a list. So as you can tell right now, I'm working on meals. And we are going to be there basically 4 nights, 5 days. And so we basically need to come up with 4 dinners, 4 lunches, and 4 breakfasts. So I have a few ideas. And then right here you can see my list. So I'm going to start a grocery list on this side. And don't mind the dogs, they're ridiculous. And basically this is how I get started, and I will show you. And then I also will do like a to-do list, like pack, and I'll say their individual names, make sure they're packed in the trailer, blankets, pack and play, all the things that we need for, the littles. And so I find keeping myself organized, and it's like 7:30 in the morning. Starting this first thing in the morning, I'm going to get the food figured out, get the groceries, because I'm probably going to do a grocery pickup today and try to see if I can get it picked up like sometime this afternoon, or we're just going to go to the grocery store. So, so this is the food, and I'll do a food list, and then on the next page I'm going to put like a bunch of to-dos. So I'll kind of check in with you throughout the day and show you how I'm coming on it. Normally what I'll do is I'll just stick headphones in or something and have hubby, or my parents are in town this week, hang out with the kids while I go do these different things and get things packed up. Or I'll just put on a movie for the kids and keeps them entertained, and then she has a little playpen that she can play in that's safe, that she doesn't, doesn't have any non-baby friendly things. So this is how I get started. I feel like I have to be super organized when it comes to, packing up, because these kids sometimes don't let me do nothing. So I wanted to show you my to-do list. So this is kind of what we have starting. I basically, each kid, I had them pack themselves, but when I say pack, I mean that I got to double check what they packed, because I don't want them to end up with like, a ton of pants and no shirts, because my kids love to just like pack the randomest things. So I have all my kids on list to pack, and then I need to text our house sitter because we're having a neighbor come stay with our goats and chickens, and then we're actually taking 1 dog to the border, and 1 dog's coming with us because there's going to be a lot of dogs there, and our 1 dog that we're going to the border isn't like, he's not fully socialized yet, so we don't want to have any, and he's just a big dog. So anyway, so we are teething and just cranky McCrinkerson. So I think I'm going to be doing a lot of my work holding her. So, and then we're tidying the living room, tidying the kitchen, and this list will grow as I go throughout the day and find other things that I need to get done. So that's kind of where I'm starting. Now, excuse me while I go get an ergo, strap a baby to me, because she's not going to let me put her down otherwise. Corbin, and I can already tell that he needs more socks. So that's another thing I'm going to put on the shopping list. So as I kind of go through things, you see I get ideas of what things need to be added to the list. So we need to put socks for him and maybe even an extra pair of pajamas because he doesn't have a lot of pajamas. And we're right in the middle of potty training because, I don't know, we're crazy and we decided to start potty training our 3-year-old right before camping. So I'm probably going to be bringing a bunch of underwear too to kind of do that. So we'll see how this goes. So this is Mia's, this is Selah's. So I'm putting everything in the bag until we're trying to figure out how we're going to pack them. We might get some totes like these and basically have the kids each have like their own closed tote. We'll kind of see when it gets to there. Though I will eventually want to have like all uniform like totes or something. Right now we're just using what we have because I don't feel like going to the store for it. So let me show you how we start. I showed you this before. Here, I'll flip the screen around. So we lay everything out. We put it in this basket this time. So Mia's packing up her stuff and then put some socks in there. And then I'm going to put Selah's in this one. I find that laying everything out makes it easier to kind of see what you have and whatnot. Yeah, I told her she's not letting me put her down. So I think we are fighting a cold / teething / just all kinds of things. But hopefully camping, I'm a little apprehensive, but hopefully camping will be good. This will be her third camping trip. So, and she does pretty good.
Oh, third.
Her third. So Mia's getting packed up, and we're going to pack Corbin and Selah, and then we're going to put their stuff in the trailer, so that's all done. And then I'll move on to packing this little munchkin and myself.
I'm packed up, Mommy.
Bye, baby girl. This is a little cabinet we're going to store stuff in. Now, we upgraded our trailer, and I will do a full tour. Ooh. Thank you, baby. You're so helpful. So we actually upgraded our trailer. I know I forgot to say, well, not forgot, but we decided to, since we're 99.9% sure done we're having kids, we got a new trailer. And this is one that we are not ever going to get a new one. So if you're interested, I might in a separate video do a tour and talk about our trailer and kind of why we picked it and the things I like, the things I not so like. But yeah, so we are, basically we kind of decided since we're going to be camping a lot more because, well, that's just kind of what, you know, there won't be any big fancy trips with 4 kids as easily as there is to camp. So, and there's a lot of camping around where we live. So anyway, I can check those things. So those 3 kids are packed. So I need to finish packing her and packing myself. And then I'm going to get, probably get like just a few other things tidied up. So it's been a little while since we got chicken eggs, but today I picked up a few. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 eggs. And yeah, it is so muddy. It is so rainy. It's been so rainy lately that like the mud is everywhere. And there's Coda, big floof. All right, so I'm going to go take these in, wash them up, put them in our egg cartons. Okay, so I got myself packed up and I have to be kind of quiet because Kiva's sleeping. But I have to get stuff done in here. Kind of a camping hack that I do. So this is my stuff. I'm actually using, these are actually Corbin's. They're just like little cloth hampers. And I've seen people like pack their clothes in a laundry basket or in a little hamper because when you are done camping and all your clothes are a mess, you just throw them back in here and you throw everything in the washing machine. So it's kind of my little camping hack, and it's something I started doing with like my clothes. And since we have, there's a pink laundry basket the girls and all the kids are going to use, I'm just throwing mine in these because he doesn't really use them. I don't really like them because they kind of collapse on themselves a lot unless they're full. And so I'm going to get, he has another hamper and we're probably going to get rid of these eventually or just use them for camping because I'm all about finding things that you didn't necessarily think would work to like be camping hacks. So I got myself packed. I'm almost done packing Kiva, and then I'm actually throwing some clothes out here for my hubs because he's out working on things, and so he can veto anything I throw out there, but I kind of like get him started so that way he doesn't have to like go through and pack everything and forget things. So I'm going to finish throwing some stuff out for him, and then we're actually getting all her clothes organized because they were a mess, and yeah. So yeah, we're going to get this packed in the trailer, and then we're probably going to get our list together and then go to the store and get the things that we need for packing up for trailer. It's crazy. Okay, now Kiva's all packed up. So my stuff, Kiva's stuff, and then I also am bringing extra towels because we're going to be camping, I think it's 5 days. So I wanted to make sure we had extra towels for stuff. And these kids are so noisy. All right, so we have our list pretty much completed. So we have our dinners. I'm only doing 3 for lunch and 3 for breakfast because we'll probably do like eggs twice because we just got a bunch of eggs from our chickens. And then pancakes might even be something that we'll do twice. So sometimes you can like double up depending on, or if you're going to be, because we're going to be eating, and you can maybe even eat out if you wanted to for one of these. So anyway, we are going to go to the store and get the things on our list. We got our list made, so we are headed to the store. We're gonna go pick up everything and then we're going to get it all packed on the trailer, and I'll kind of show you what it looks like when it's all packed up. All right, so we got back from the grocery store and got our groceries. So I did want to talk real quick about, so when you're planning meals, what I like to do is plan for, sorry, I'm getting stuff. So this is part of our pantry thing. This is empty. And we kind of put like bread and chippy stuff up here. And I don't yet, but I want to put some wicker baskets up here above the bathroom so that we can get more storage for like pantry stuff. But right now we put stuff underneath the couch. And then there is options underneath our 2 dinettes. And then because we have dogs, so we try to keep stuff put away. So that's kind of where we store things. So so I wanted to double check and talk about how when I make my list, I try to go through what do I have in my house that I already don't need to buy. And sometimes I'll make a separate list of those items so that you're not buying like double the food, or just kind of thinking about like what you might have that you might need to use up. Take it with you so you can use it up there. You can always throw it out there if you end up not using it. So that's kind of one of my ways of doing things. So we're going to go ahead and pack up the trailer and get the food all packed up. So this is underneath the couch. This is kind of what we use. I have these buckets in here that I kind of use to organize things. You can tell we still have stuff from our last camping trip. See, this is a fail on my part because I see I got some marshmallows and stuff and macaroni and cheese boxes and some Jiffy Pop popcorn that hasn't been used up yet. So what we will do is we'll put things in the buckets that are like bread, lunch meat, or not lunch meat, but like all the stuff that doesn't need to be refrigerated. So of course our refrigerator here is pretty good size. Ooh. And it has extra, this big old drawer in here that we can put all our fruit and vegetables in, and it's actually split. So you can do like, you know, fruit in one, vegetables in the other, however it works. And I love that it has just a big enough spot for the milk. So that's what we are doing right now. So I forgot to show you, we got this cool thing from Walmart.
And this is my side on the bed.
It's a bunch of like sandcastle making things. Totally just hip check that.
For me.
So we have this cool storage bundle up here. Oh. So this is kind of a little kid's storage area. We're gonna put all the toys in there. If we can get it.
I'm taking out a toy. I'm taking out something to play.
But yeah, this is where all the kids stuff goes, and we just haven't figured out a good way to organize it just yet. No. All right, another camping hack is we are prepping stuff before we get out there. So we're doing walking tacos one of the nights, which is like you have like Doritos or Fritos and you crunch them up in the bag, and then you put like taco meat, sour cream cheese, lettuce, tomato, all your toppings in them, and then you eat it with a fork. It's really good. And so we're going to basically dice the tomatoes, and we're going to slice tomatoes for the burgers later. And also we have a bunch of lettuce. And well, actually, it's just shredded lettuce. So we got the shredded lettuce because it's easier because you can use it for both the walking tacos and the burgers. So one of those things is just, prep some of the stuff that you know you're going to want to before. That way, when you're actually there doing it, you're not going to have to worry so much about getting, you want to be enjoying your vacation. So as much as you can do before, the better it is for you to get it when you're out there. She is so tired. She will not let me put her down. So... or go to the rescue. It's like they almost go through like a second newborn phase when they're about this age. Like I feel like all my kids did it where they're very clingy, and I don't know, maybe they don't like growing up as much as I don't like them growing up. Yeah. Sleepy baby. All right, so we're finishing packing up the fridge, and we pretty much just have just a few more things to do. So I am excited to say that we are almost done, and it's like 4 o'clock. So we're gonna have a good evening, and it's gonna be fun. But thank you guys so much for coming along with me today. And if you have any camping hacks or tips for camping with small kids, please leave them in the comments below, because I would love any more suggestions anybody might have. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye!